Hey, Mitch the RV guy here, and you're not even going to believe me when I tell you what this is. Guys, this is a 2010 Bounder 30T Classic with less than 3,000 miles on it. This is almost as close to brand new as if you drove to the factory and had it come off the showroom. Let me start out by showing you the inside. I'm sitting in what's a very comfortable home-style couch. Look at all the thickness in the padding. It's not one of those little jackknife couches. Got the generator going, the AC blowing cold. It's nice and quiet. This has pretty much never been used anywhere. Huge kitchen area. I love the fact that you actually have a home-style GE microwave. Good for those hot pockets. In addition to having an oven that gives you this nice, gotta love the stainless steel look. Of course, the actual kitchen area itself has a lot of depth to it. Look at just how deep that actually goes. So it's actually deceiving. You get a lot more cooking space in here than it looks like. And this is all in a full slide. Right across from it, nice little dinette area. Of course, this is a Fleetwood product. Fleetwood has been making motorhomes since 1954. Nobody's made more motorhomes. And in fact, the Bounder's the best-selling motorhome of all time. #1 Class A ever. Nice hidden hinges here so you don't have to look at screws on the outside everywhere. A lot of them are going to give you screws that are exposed. It's the little details that are the difference between a real nice unit and, you know, a moderate unit. Like the difference between a McDonald's hamburger and a real nice restaurant hamburger, you know what I mean? Flex steel seats that swivel. Almost nobody's ever sat in it. I really can't find anything that looks like it's been used in this. Looking around everywhere, I just don't notice it. This is on the Fleetwood Power Platform chassis. One of the best things about that is everything goes down the middle, all your water tanks and everything, for nice weight distribution. And if you notice this, you'll also notice the ducting is straight down the middle as well. It makes it a little bit quieter, a little bit more efficient. Anytime that you have twists and turns in ducting, it makes a little bit more noise. Like the wood look on the outside of the refrigerator, you open it up and you got all 6.4 cubic foot of storage space in there. That's massive. A whole lot better than not having a refrigerator, I'll tell you that. And a decent sized pantry. These are also adjustable in their position. Put them just about anywhere that you like. If you wanted that all opened up, you could. It does have a real slider wooden door, which is fantastic for when you're using it. Actually, these are supposed to be the foot press, which is a little bit more convenient than having to reach down and get it yourself. And the actual bathroom area has got a sink with counter space. Counter space is something that you don't find inside these things, and I don't understand it, especially if you take a look at the counters that my wife gets everything all set up on. We could use a little bit more extra space. Coming in and taking a look at the actual bathroom area itself, you got quite a bit of room inside there. Of course, Fleetwood knows what they're doing. And look at this. When you're actually inside the bedroom, notice how much space that you actually have to walk through this bed. Most of the time, you're really, really cramped inside of here, not inside your Bounder. And, oh my goodness, I could even fit in there myself. If I was playing hide and go seek, there's a couple places in here that I could actually hide. Got good storage above the bed as well. That's actual deep usable storage, super deep storage. Look at that. This is like philosophy instructor deep. I can't even reach. If something was all the way in the back with my arm, I would need a stool, and I'm 6 foot tall. That's pretty darn good. And of course, getting it at Mr. Motorhome, you have that confidence of knowing we've got an A+ Better Business Bureau rating for the last 40 years, selling nothing but pre-owned motorhomes. Not new. That makes it a lot harder to deliver a good product, but I'll tell you what, Lon Lundgren will make sure that you have a great experience, especially if you're getting something with 3,000 miles. What could go wrong with it? But we make sure that it's going to be in fantastic shape. Let's take a look at this just about pristine exterior. The more you inspect this Bounder, the more impressed you're going to be with its condition. Outside, it looks like it literally just rolled off the floor of the factory, except for actually some of those can have a little bit of damage. This one doesn't. The fiberglass is a nice low fade fiberglass. It's high gloss. It's not just your base Phylon. And of course, you got to understand the difference between just a random manufacturer and Fleetwood. Fleetwood has sold more Bounders than, for example, Four Winds has sold everything that they've ever made, all put together. Just the Bounder is the better selling than that. You do have large propane tanks as well as having easy access to your actual tire, as opposed to having to go underneath like most of them give you. Large slide outs with slide out toppers, which is great for keeping all of the debris off of your slides, because when your slide comes in, especially if it's raining or you've been underneath a place that has a whole lot of dust going around, for example, if you're out in like quartzite, if you bring your slide outs in without cleaning them, it can create an awful lot of problems for you inside with the cleanliness of of your coach. No problem with this. Backup camera, easy walk-on ladder to get up there, and of course, huge electric awning. Just hold down the button, sipping the lemonade in the morning time. I love me some morning time lemonade, and let that come on out and get you some shade. Of course, you do have additional storage just about everywhere on this, and this is the gate style doors. Notice how nice that is, that these actually open out like a gate as opposed to opening up like most of them do and interfering with your ability to get at your storage. Notice the water tanks in the middle, just like I was pointing out. And of course, Fleetwood also uses expanding foam anywhere that they actually cut into your chassis to try and stop spiders, to try and stop ants and just about anything from getting up in there. And it also helps a little bit for your insulation. Of course, guys, you've got to come to Mr. Motorhome if you're looking for pre-owned units. We not only have an incredible selection of well over 100 pre-owned units, but every one of those is going to go through that shop right there. And my service manager, Tony, and my techs, man, I'll tell you, they 100% make sure that these units are the best units that you could possibly buy in the Sacramento area or just about anywhere in the entire planet. Come on and see us. We've got inventory going around the entire building, 9501 East Stockton Boulevard. Fantastic service and parts department. And our consignment program is actually under presidential seal until another 20 years, just to make sure that the Russians and the Chinese don't get access to any of that advanced technology. But it converts RVs into money for you, no problem. Hey, Mitch the RV guy, hoping to hear from you real soon.
Hi folks, Lon Lundgren, Mr. Motorhome. Come see us, Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard.
But keep an eye out for the guard puppies.